Hi everyone. So just a little update today. I don't promise because I don't want to break a promise just in case, but I'm hoping it's going to be just a little shorty because went to McDonald's. Hi Sabrina. Um, different different McDonald's, the one that was remodeled and closed for a long time, reopened. And so we went and just for lunch and just happened to ask what kind of Happy Meal toys they had because, got to find out. Anyway, turns out they still have Spongebob toys. So we got one, crossed our fingers, didn't ask which one it was. I kind of gave up on that. Um, anyway, so got one. We got Mrs. Puff's boating school toy. I was like, yeah, Mrs. Puff for the win. So yeah, it's got a little package. She came in a little blue package. You can see her there. And so yeah, Mrs. Puff in the boating school. And it's like so appropriate because some of you actually may know that my eldest child, my eldest offspring is learning how to drive. And so we always joke about Mrs. Puff at boating school. So this seemed very apropos. So, anyway, so I was happy. But I was just happy that it was a SpongeBob toy that we didn't have because I think I have like 3 Mr. Krabs right now. Anybody want a Mr. Krabs? Nobody? No takers? Let me know down in the comments, as they say. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so unboxing, unpackaging, unbagging. So we got our requisite instruction sheet made out of paper. Shows you what all you get. This one looks like it has some stickers and stuff to put inside, so that'll be fun. It has our sandy bottoms. And the obligatory ASMR. This one has a lot more of the little notches, so I'm interested to see what that's all about when I get to that part of this. So there's that. And then, of course, the boating school facade. So she has her little shack down at the bottom of the sea. Remember that one? I had my mouth. You could see my mouth, but this one frames my nose, and I can do strange things with my nose. That's the thing that you know now. I'm sorry you can't unsee that. I'm embarrassed for myself. We've got another baggie that has the stickers and little cardboard bits. So it looks like we have a door. We have another door, like a fancy porthole kind of door. A wooden door with like fancy little window going on. A couch, I guess if you're waiting. No, that's the desk. That's the desk. Oh my gosh, Suzanne, that's a couch. What am I thinking? I'm lame. That's her desk. It's a classroom. Who needs to go back to boating school? This girl. And then we have, because Suzanne, oh my goodness. A desk. Remember those desks, right? And they're only good if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, you are just like out of luck. Same with your notebook. So you have the one-piece desk and chairs. And then there's a student, that little fish girl there. I feel bad because I don't know her name. I'm sure she has a name. It might even just be like the my leg guy, but maybe she has a real name like Sally or Patty or something. What does she look like her name could be? To me, that's what she looks like, a Sally or a Patty. And then of course the boat, good old boat. All right, now this is interesting because this and all the other ones, the characters came in their own little baggies the way that the stickers did. But Mrs. Puff, she was just floating around in the bag with everything else just loose. So there she is. Oh, SpongeBob. Floor it? No, don't floor it. Floor it? No, don't floor it. Floor it? No, don't floor it. Okay, so here's the stickers. Now this is interesting because you don't really get like fun stickers, just like as add-on stickers like we did with the Mr. Krabs, for example, or even the Squidward, which had a couple of extra ones. I never used my Mr. Krabs ones, but just as a refresher, in case you missed, here's a quick recap. Skip recap, Netflix. Anyway, so this one, my little sheet had the diagram of where you need to apply everything, the doors and the stickers. So we've got, obviously, her sign, and then we've got, it looks like a map, and what looks like, almost looks like a locker, and just kind of a poster. Yeah, so that's the stickers. So we'll put those on the little boating school thing. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to pause and apply stickers and then be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and so I got everything in. I was actually another pleasant surprise. Thank you, McDonald's, for a quality Happy Meal toy. As I was doing it, I noticed it's actually fairly detailed on the inside, the plastic and whatnot, you can kind of see. And then of course it had the little, not indentations. Well, yeah, I guess indentations are some sort of demarcations where you put the stickers. And the instructions were surprisingly easy to follow, despite being very small. You could still make out what the picture was, so you knew if you were putting them on right side down or upside right or right side up, the way they're supposed to go. Anyway, and then the front. And so I put in a little cardboard door. So there was the porthole door. I guess that's like the garage door, because the boat's right there. And then the fancy door. And then of course, her facade, her sticker, her sign rather. It's a sticker for a sign. And then the inside. So we had the picture, so we had like, what was this one? I thought it was a locker, but I think it's just a diagram of the boat. And then one was just a picture of some oars, and then the other was like a map. And actually, I Googled some images off SpongeBob, and this, you can actually see this in one of the episodes where they're in the classroom and SpongeBob's like, can I be excused for the rest of my life? And you can actually see this picture on the wall behind him. So there you go, little fun fact. Also fun thing, putting it together. So our little cardboard pieces, of course, the doors, and then the little classroom setting. So we had our desk and chair, and then we've got this girl. I couldn't find a name for her other than Incidental Teen. Also, fun fact number 2. Oh my gosh, we're loaded with fun facts today. The My Leg guy, the My Leg fish, he's actually Fred the fish. So there you go, trivia. He actually has a name, but then that's a pretty big claim to fame too. The My Leg fish. And then of course the empty chair, which is probably SpongeBob. Maybe it's not like him to be late, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe his brain was full and he had to be excused for the rest of his life. I don't know. Maybe he finally got his license and he doesn't have to go to boating school anymore. Go SpongeBob, you can do the thing. And then lastly, of course, the boat waiting out front for whoever the student is going out for their boating lesson today. Everything fit nicely into the slots, the tabs in the slots for the plastic and the cardboard, and all of the cardboard bits were used, nothing left over, as were all of the stickers, nothing left over, and we didn't get any bonus stickers. So yeah, pretty straightforward, pretty cool. Another successful McDonald's Happy Meal purchase. I still have yet to see what all was in the series, because I mean, obviously we're missing some of the main characters. We're missing SpongeBob, we're missing Patrick. I was surprised that Mrs. Puff was one of them. So I don't know how much longer this promo is going on for. I don't know if I just lucked out getting a Mrs. Puff, or you know, if there's other ones still to be had, or if they're just kind of like, once they're out of this, then they're out of this. So, hi, okay, so I just did a little bit of research. So it looks like the SpongeBob promo ran from the end of February to the end of March. So it looks like whatever they have left is probably all that it's gonna be, if you luck out to get one. But the first 2 was Gary, of course, and the Pineapple House, SpongeBob and the Krusty Krab. So they actually have 2 at a time. And then the week after that was Squidward's house, which I have, the Easter Island head, and also Patrick's rock and Patrick and his rock. And then the 3rd wave was Sandy's tree dome and Mr. Krabs' house. So I guess potentially I could have gotten Sandy, but I didn't. The next wave was Mrs. Puff. So this one was from March 18th is when they rolled that one out, which is probably around the time actually that the McDonald's closed, because it's been closed for about a month for renovation. So I don't know, maybe that was like the last ones that they got before they shut down. And then they also had SpongeBob and Jellyfish Fields. So it was a different SpongeBob, so he's got his jellyfishing net. And then the last set was Plankton and the Chum Bucket, and Mermaid Man, and Shady Shoals, which is the retirement home that he lives in. Interesting that there's not a Barnacle Boy as well, because it's hard to have one without the other. I mean, I could have even seen them, you know, as being like 2 kind of like stuck together as one figure, but I don't know, I feel like maybe McDonald's dropped the ball just a touch just a touch, just a little grain of sand touch on that one. I feel like they could have done that better, but whatever, it's fine. I'm not really complaining. I get it. It's fine. I'm just saying, if I had to offer some criticism, that would be the criticism. But yeah, it looks like they got all of the main characters of Bikini Bottom, so I'm impressed. Plus SpongeBob is in there twice. So that's pretty cool. So this was a neat promotion. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can maybe cross my fingers and maybe get a couple more. We'll see. The next set of toys seems to be Pokemon related. They're saying Pokemon cards. I don't know if this is like the McDonald's Insider that I'm reading, but it's something. So yeah, and they just say coming to Happy Meals sometime next month. So probably end of April, they'll probably switch over to the new ones, if you're into that sort of thing, which I'm not. So no more Happy Meals for me. I'm just gonna go back to my sad meals. I don't have toys. They just have food, and food is boring sometimes.